You know what's a terrible idea? Rushing to file your taxes just because the IRS says you should. Most people think that extensions are for procrastinators or people who forget about tax season, but that's just purely wrong. In fact, not filing an extension in 2025 could cost you thousands of dollars in taxes, expose you to more IRS audits, and leave you making tax decisions with outdated information. Before you hit the submit button on your tax returns, let's talk about why filing an extension might be the smartest move you make this year. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You're scrambling to pull together your tax documents, chasing down 1099s, realizing you're missing a receipt at the last minute. So what do? Well, you guess. Maybe you estimate your expenses. Maybe you round up or round down, or maybe you leave out something very important. And guess what happens when the IRS spots those inconsistencies? They send you a nice little letter that nobody wants to get with respect to audit. Filing an extension gives you more time to get your numbers right, so you don't make that mistake that triggers an audit, penalties, or any unnecessary payments. Also, when you file early, you're making financial decisions with less information. You don't know what tax law changes might be coming in the upcoming year, and you might not have the full picture of your own investments or your income in the upcoming year. So what that means is you may be making decisions without all of that information for future planning. Here's a real-life example. I had a new client who rushed to file their taxes last year and forgot to uncover over $20,000 in real estate expenses. Had they waited and filed an extension, they would have saved thousands more in taxes because they would have had more time to look over all of the business expenses and capture them correctly. So as you can see, filing an extension gives you time to find every tax write-off, every deduction, and every legal loophole to keep more cash in your pocket where it belongs. With the new administration in 2025, tax laws are going to shift, and potentially in some pretty big ways. We could see changes to real estate tax benefits, capital gains rules, or even future deductions that may impact how much you owe. If you file too early, you're making decisions without knowing the full playbook. But if you file an extension, you can wait to see what changes unfold and then adjust your tax strategy accordingly for the upcoming year, as well as how you file your taxes from last year. Translation, you get to play offense instead of defense when it comes to your money. Here's a tax hack that most people completely overlook. Filing an extension can give you extra time to max out your retirement contributions. So if you're self-employed and you have a solo 401k or a SEP IRA, you might be able to wait until the extended deadline to make contributions. That means if cash is tight right now, you can hold off and still get the tax break later because you can contribute later for last year's taxes. This is how wealthy people play the game, buying themselves more time to make the smartest financial moves. And now you can do the same. But here's something that you want to make sure you understand. Filing an extension gives you more time to file your taxes, but it does not give you more time to pay your taxes. So if you think you owe taxes, you still need to make an estimated tax payment by the April 15th tax deadline. And if you don't, the IRS is happy to charge you penalties and interest because, let's be honest, they love getting paid. So make a payment if needed and then take your time on actually filing your tax returns so you can file it the right way and save taxes across multiple years. If you're in a hurry to file your taxes, you're doing it wrong. Filing an extension is not about procrastination, it's about playing the long game and making smarter financial decisions. So if you're serious about keeping more money, avoiding IRS headaches, and making sure your taxes align with upcoming law changes, hit that extension button. Your future self will thank you. Drop a comment below if you have questions and subscribe for more tax saving strategies, and let's keep more of your money where it belongs, with you.